everybody, this is Dan Hozhabri. I'm a real estate agent located in Central Maryland, and one of the questions I get asked often is how do we know if we're in a seller's market or a buyer's market? Now, there are factors out there that do contribute to the market and how it goes, such as interest rates rising or falling, but really the one thing that we focus on is what's called the absorption rate. So what the absorption rate means is how much supply do we have for the current demand, and whether or not we're looking at a seller's market in supply and demand or a buyer's market. So to kind of illustrate that, let's say that I have 5 candy bars here. And let's say that each week I consume 1 candy bar a week. Well, right now I have 5 weeks supply of candy bars. Well, as soon as I start removing 1 or 2, now I'm down to 3 weeks supply of candy bars. Because I'm not adding any new candy bars to my supply, I only have 3 weeks left. So let's translate that to homes. Let's say that each candy bar represents a house. And if last month, the current buyer demand, we saw only 1 home being sold last month, then I technically have 4 months supply of inventory available right now. But if last month we saw that 2 homes were selling on the current demand, then really I have 1.5 months supply of homes available on the market. So when we look at the absorption rate, when we see the supply and demand, and those numbers, how many months supply there are, general rule of thumb is that when we see 5 months of inventory or less, we are in what's called a seller's market. When we add more to that and we're between 5 to 7 months supply of inventory, we're in what's called a balanced market. It's neither a seller's market or a buyer's market. But as soon as we get to more than 7 months supply of inventory, then we're looking to be in a buyer's market because there are so many choices for the amount of buyers who are currently buying. So that's the absorption rate in a nutshell. So if ever you're interested in knowing what the current absorption rate is for you in your neighborhood, we're happy to provide that for you because it is not an absorption rate that applies as a whole across a county or a state or the country. It's really market specific to your neighborhood. So we're happy to provide that for you. It's a simple calculation we can do, and it helps you determine whether or not you are in a seller's market or a buyer's market. So if you found this video to be helpful, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Don't forget to share it and subscribe. Yeah, I know I said 1 a week, but really it's like 1 a day. Oh, it's so good.